This is the third video in a three-part series regarding multiple regression. I think the last thing we did in the second video was we developed a least squares regression equation where we set two of our variables equal to 0 because our p-values for the explanatory variable were higher than our level of significance, and we ended up with this equation here. And I think the last question we were asked, we had to interpret the regression coefficients, and we had to make a statement. So I believe we were able to say that the square footage of house increases by 1, the asking price is expected to go up by $50. So I remember our x1 variable was the square footage of the home, where x2 I think was the number of bedrooms and x3 was the number of bathrooms. So for every one increase in the square footage, and I think that was in thousands, so it's really 1,000 square feet, the asking price would increase by $50. And that's what we said here. Next, we're asked to construct a 95% confidence and prediction interval for the asking price of a 6,000 square foot house with 2 bedrooms and 4 baths. Okay, so we have to determine the confidence interval. So we can do that again using, guess what? StatCrunch. Right, so this was the last few things we had done. So if I go to stat, regression, simple linear, we're going to use x1 and y, and we want to do a confidence interval, 95%. And then down here it says predictions, prediction value of y, and I think we said, let's see here, 6,000 square foot. So I'm going to put in 6,000 for my x, and I'm going to press compute. Let's just see if there's anything we need here. And down here it says predicted value, and it says confidence interval for mean, and then our prediction. So for the confidence interval, my lower bound will be the 621. And it says round to the nearest integer, so 621 is all we need. And then our upper bound was 712. Oops. And I'll check my answer. And we get the fantastic. And then I scroll down, and now we do our prediction interval. And that would be the, looks like 496 and 837. And I press enter, and I get another fantastic. So we can say, based on the results, it can be said with 95% confidence that a 6,000 square foot home with 2 bedrooms and 4 baths will have an asking price between $496,000 and $496,000 and $837,000. And then the mean asking price would be between $621,000 and $712,000. Right, so the mean corresponded to our confidence interval, and the prediction interval corresponded to this first result. We check our answer, and we get the good job, and I think we're finished.